Okay, if I can have your attention, please. We're joined now by our Coors Light pole winner for Sunday's 51st annual Jeff Bird 500 presented by Food City here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and it's Carl Edwards. This is his 9th pole in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, his career. His second pole in 2011. His first was at Phoenix, and his second pole at Bristol Motor Speedway. Carl, talk about, you continue your hot streak. You're going to be sitting on the pole for Sunday's race here at Bristol, and you got to feel good about that.
Yeah, it's great. I was just telling somebody up there at the pole award, the win last week at Vegas was huge, but I thought a lot about this racetrack the last couple of weeks. It's kind of an intimidating place. You don't really know how you're going to run here. It's such a tough racetrack. And we started practice, and we struggled just a little bit, and guys put everything together, and we're super fast. Our car is really quick. It's fun to drive, and that lap was it was a lot of fun. The 2 laps were fun. I didn't have to run the second one, but I had my radio turned down too far, and I couldn't hear Bob, so I ran it way too hard and didn't need to, but that's fun.
All right, we'll take some questions for Carl. Who has a question for Carl Edwards, our Coors Light pole winner? Anyone? Mike Mulhern, been quiet all day. Let's get him the mic.
Mike Mulhern, MikeMulhern.net. I get the impression that with this tire deal, there's something else going on. I don't know if people are doing new chassis. We saw how Tony ran out there at Las Vegas. I get the impression that there's a dynamic change in the chassis. Well, you're running a lot better too, obviously. That all has something to do with the fact that the tires are doing something weird. I mean, Greg Biffle seemed to be a little upset.
You're saying that maybe it's not all the tires, it's that the cars are different, then it's causing the tire. That's a good question. We are really fast. I don't know how much of it is tire, how much of it is car. I guess we're going to find out tomorrow. We at least get that one set to practice on, which I think will help. But I'll tell you what, that first fast qualifying lap I made in practice, that got my attention. That's the fastest I can ever remember feeling like I've gone in a race car. That was a screaming lap. So, I don't know how much slower these other tires will be, or if they will be slower. But I guess we'll just see.
Go ahead, Bob.
Bob Hocker, CDaily.com. I mean, what do you think will be the impact of the tire change, and will it be really strange having to change to kind of 2 different tires, because I guess the nationwide tire being slightly different than what the Cup tire will be?
So you know more than I do. So when we run the nationwide race tomorrow, it'll be a different tire than we race on Sunday. That's correct?
Yes.
Damn, I was all excited about learning a bunch of the nationwide race. I guess we'll just see what happens. I mean, it's the same for everyone. We'll go race. And this, in a way, it'll be a fun challenge. I mean, I like the idea of trying to solve new problems and deal with stuff like that. And if we all have to deal with it the same, it'll just be kind of a battle of who's got the best engineers and the best crew chiefs and decision makers, and which drivers can give the feedback the quickest. So it'll be a fun challenge, and I think that the race will change a lot, especially tomorrow's nationwide race. I think the beginning of the race and the end of that race are going to look a lot different. People are going to be scrambling to try to get their cars fast.
Go ahead, Nate.
Nate Ryan, USA Today. Greg Biffle said that after they use that one set tomorrow, they probably won't practice at all after that on the old tire. Same for you? I mean, and do you know how long you can make that one set last? Will it last both sessions? Or?
Well, see, that's the interesting thing. We don't know when we're going to start practice tomorrow. I guarantee you we won't take that set off and put on the tires that we had today. And then so once you wear that set out, you won't put another one on after that. But we might start on the current tires just to get heights and stuff, but I don't know if that'll even matter. Nobody really knows, I guess. I mean, it depends on how much faster or slower that other tire is.
Go ahead, Jim.
Jim Otter, Charlotte Observer. Carl, Robin Pemberton had said earlier that one of the reasons that they had new right-side tires was that some teams complained after last August's race that there was too much rubbering in and the track was getting too slick. Do you recall having that issue last August, or remember much about the tires then?
I don't remember that. I'm sure I could go back and talk to Bob about it, and he could jog my memory. But sometimes like at Dover and Martinsville, and maybe it happened here, I don't remember, but sometimes rubber will build up on the track actually, it'll get stacked up, and it makes it really hard to drive. But I don't remember that happening here. But maybe that's what they were trying to keep from happening again.
Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, Carl Al Pierce from Auto Week. You were the quickest in both nationwide sessions. You were quickest in the Cup practice. You were quickest in qualifying. Is this the kind of weekend that you just say, man, you'll win the pole tomorrow for the nationwide race, won't you?
Yeah, I hope so.
I mean, is this?
I better with this easy seed car, a dang easy seed race. They're going to be mad as hell if I don't get that.
But is this the kind of weekend when you just figure nothing can go wrong?
Man, why do you have to say stuff like that? I'll go back there, my motorhome will be on fire. I'll trip and break my foot again. Listen, I'm enjoying this. I'm having fun, and I think in a way, you guys have seen how my results over the years have gone up and down and up and down, and I'm just enjoying this. I'm hoping it lasts. I'm going to keep driving the way I'm driving until we win a championship, or this car won't go this fast. So that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not going to take anything for granted. That's for sure. We might run 30th in this race. We might struggle, but we're just going to keep moving forward.
Go ahead, Jay.
Jay Pennell with front stretch and all left turns. I know this is Cup qualifying and all, but
right.
Touching on the nationwide side, these tires will be here tomorrow. Yet you'll be qualifying on the old compound. You're going to run the first 25 laps on the old compound, and then switch to a compound you've never been on before, this weekend.
Right.
How's that going to change the dynamic of that race, and does that make any sense in your head at all?
That would be just like when I was running at Holt Summit in Missouri in my dirt car. You borrow a set of tires from this guy. They're 4 years old. You get one new tire because that's all the money you got, that week. And you just race. We're all going to be racing on the same thing. It will be different. It'll be kind of fun, though, to try to figure it out. And, it's racing. This is going to be interesting. The trick will be to hide couple of these tires that we just qualified on somewhere and throw those on the last pit stop because, man, they feel great. So if somebody can figure that out, they'll be dominant.
Parkers.
Can you talk about just how important tires are? What they bring tomorrow just totally make your car a 30th place car? And could a 30th place car automatically become a first or second place car?
Yes. It's it has the potential is there to completely turn this field upside down, figuratively. Guys that are struggling today could be dominant on Sunday. It's going to be very interesting. The tire is at a place like this. The tire is hugely important. There's so much load on the car. It's not really an aero racetrack. The tire and the way it deforms with this huge amount of load and the way it grips and twists and matches the lefts and right angles and all those things, it means the world. So, there's going to be some, computers just burning up tonight trying to come up with all the different possibilities. So we'll just see who can use that one set in practice the best and see who can make this thing work.
Anybody else for Carl? Well, Carl, congratulations on being the Coors Light pole winner, and good luck tomorrow and good luck Sunday.
All right. Thanks, guys.